we've got 60 words, and that's 60 English words. We're going to have a variety of signs in connection with a lot of them. So collectively, you may see about 100 words. Well, we're hoping you all enjoy it. So get ready, get set, let's get started.
Is it recording?
First word is advisory. Now, you all probably have seen advisory, correct?
You don't have to
Well,
hold it.
technically, when it's a governmental advisory, it's an advisory. An advisory. You can also sign advisory. Advisory. Our second term, Afghanistan. 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 Our third word is agenda. Now, of course, our natural tendency is to think agenda. But in this case, we're talking about a terrorist group's agenda or agenda. So we sign the word goal. Agenda or agenda. Our fourth term is Air Force. Of course, we got to discuss the military. Air Force. Air Force. You also will see the sign Air Force. Air Force. Our fifth term is Al-Qaeda. Now, you're going to see a variety of ways to sign that. The first one, Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda. AQ. And actually use that in the intelligence community. In addition to that, you might see Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda. AQ. Sign like foundation. The concept behind that is that Al-Qaeda, the meaning of it is foundation, so Al-Qaeda. Army. 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 Assassination. 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 Our next sign, attack. Attack. Attack.
Is that one directional?
Our ninth term, Azerbaijan. 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 We're down to number 10, and that term is biological warfare. Now, there's different ways of signing that. The simple way, of course, is biological warfare, biology war. You'll see that signed pretty often. Another concept is BC war, biochemical warfare, BC war. And that's something the intelligence community uses, BC war, biochemical warfare. Okay, let's move on to number 11. That is the term bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Estifies. Okay, we're down to number 12. Number 12 is chemical warfare. Now, of course, you're going to see chemical and war, chemical warfare. But remember, if we go back, you will also see BC war, biochemical warfare. We're down to number 13. That word is clearance. Clearance, clearance. Now, the first time I saw that, I thought, clearance, isn't that the same as the word clear? And you're thinking clearance would be better, or clearance. But the intelligence community uses clearance, so we're going to use clearance. And there you go. Okay, on to number 14. The term is Coast Guard. Now you're going to see several things. You might see Coast Guard, Beach Protect, or Beach Protect, Coast Guard, and oftentimes, of course, you're going to see Coast Guard, Coast Guard. So Beach Protect, or Coast Guard. Those are three options. I'm sure there's a fourth or fifth out there somewhere. We're down to number 15. That term is something we hear quite often, and that word is counterterrorism. Now you're going to see a variety of signs for that, but let's give you a few options, okay? The first one we have is plan, rebel, dissolve. That's your first option. Second option, plan, rebel, stop. Counterterrorism. The third one, to keep it really simple, is against, rebel. Against, rebel. Counterterrorism. So there's 3 options for you. On to number 16. Our term is England, the country. Sadly, they've been exposed to a lot of terrorism lately, so their sign is one that we're going to adopt instead of using the American sign. Now, you all know the American sign, of course, is England. And you might see England, England, or England. There are 3 ways you'll see it signed pretty much around the United States. But there's a 4th way now because we want to honor their tradition and their sign. And their method of signing their country is England. It's an L that's bent. England, England. And you might see England. You might see England. Okay, are you ready for the next one? That is envoy. Envoy. And it's signed envoy. Envoy. Obviously meaning foreign representative. Envoy. Okay, moving on to number 18. That is one that you see pretty often, and that one is EU. European Union. EU. EU. Okay, number 19 is arrived, and that is foreign policy. Foreign policy is what they use in Washington. Foreign policy. But you can sign foreign policy, foreign policy, foreign policy. Okay, we're on to number 20, and that one is germ warfare. You're going to see it signed G-E-R-M spelled, and then you're going to see warfare. There's another option that we have for you, and that is germ warfare. Or, of course, you have BC war, biochemical warfare, or germ warfare, biological warfare. Okay, let's keep going. We're on to number 21, and that sign is ground zero. Something sadly we've heard about pretty often. Ground zero. Ground zero. Okay, we're down to number 22. That one is Homeland Security. That one you can sign several different ways as well. The first one, of course, is Homeland Security. That one's pretty common. The second one is Homeland Security. Homeland Security. And the third one is HLS, Homeland Security. Homeland Security. Okay, we're on to number 23, and the word is indoctrination. Now that concept is that a philosophy or a perspective is taught and strongly influenced on another group or an individual. We're indoctrinating them. So there's a lot of different ways we can sign that, but let's hit a few of those, okay? Well, the first one we're going to focus on is the concept of philosophy, which you're going to see signed philosophy, philosophy, or philosophy. It just depends on the person you meet. But I'm going to go with philosophy. So philosophy, taught. Philosophy, you're indoctrinating them. The second option is influence strong. Indoctrination. Okay. Our third option is philosophy taken a hold of and used to influence somebody with a lot of power. So, 24. We hear this word all the time, and the word is insurgents. 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 Number 25, that is interesting. Now, we see the word intelligence, and of course we want to sign intelligence, intelligence, or intelligence. But the sign that's used over in the IC being the intelligence community, that is IC, intelligence community, or intelligence, where you have a piece of paper and an eye circling across that piece of paper, intelligence. Number 26, it's an opportunity for another country, and the sign is Iran. Iran, Iran. Of course, we can't have a terrorism video that does not involve Iraq. But here we go. The sign for Iraq is Iraq, Iraq. Number 28 is Israel, Israel. Israel or Israel? Israel or Israel? Number 29. Once again, you can't have a terrorism video without the word jihad. Holy war. Jihad. 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 Number 30. We're halfway through. Number 30 is Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan.
Claudia, is Kazakhstan a religion, a group of people, a country? What is it?
It's a, Kazakhstan. I want to say it's a country.
I think it's a country, yeah.
It's a country in.
It's like Uzbekistan and
yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Do we not want Borat?
I'm sorry?
Do we not want Borat? Who's Kazakhstan?
Yeah.
Actually, it is a country.
That's,
It is a country.
it's a country.
I believe it's like like it's neither
Central
north nor
Asian
south.
country and former Soviet republic.
Because it used to be part of.
What is it border?
Extends from the Caspian Sea in the west to the Altai Mountains in the eastern border with China and Russia.
So China and Russia
So
border it?
it's Kazakhstan, Russia up top, and then it's right next to Mongolia, and China's below it.
And there's another country called Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. Yeah.
Oh.